Mafia Magazine Radio.
Hey, it's Tamara Bubble.
Hey, Tamara, hold on for a second. Let me set you up real quick, all right?
All right, cool.
For all my listeners out there, I got the opportunity to sit down, man, with an incredibly gifted artist that goes by the name of Tamara Bubble. And we're going to sit down with her for a little while. She's going to let us know what it takes for her to get out and make her music. So, T, baby, how the industry treating you these days?
Good. No complaints. Bubble on deck. It's working.
Absolutely, bubble on deck. Let's crack it off like this. Let's crack it off like this here. Let everybody know where you're originally from and how long you actually been doing your thing.
Yep, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Fort Greene.
No doubt.
I've been doing this. I've been singing my entire life. I grew up singing in church. I have a gospel background. I've been songwriting and rapping for like 5 years, and just pursuing music in general for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a photo shoot. And they introduced me to a producer there. He was like, "Okay, I heard you could sing too. Let me hear something." I sung. He's like, "Okay, you got pipes, but do you songwrite?" And I looked at him and I said, "I do now." And I went home that night. I wrote like 10 songs in 2 hours, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, no doubt. So at some point in time, you had to be inspired by something or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So give us a little insight on who inspired you to actually want to do the things that you do, and not only do the music that you do, but do it as well as you do it.
Thank you. Let me see. I listen to so many genres of music. I think let me see. When it comes to pop, Michael Jackson, hands down, like the way he commands the stage is, I haven't seen anybody do it like him since. So he's just a motivation as far as being an entertainer. When it comes to jazz, and the reason that I scat to this day, I have to get that to Ella Fitzgerald. Like I still sit on YouTube and watch her videos, like all her videos of her scatting and stuff, and her vocals are crazy.
Right.
R&B and just like harmonies, I throw harmonies out. I try to throw harmonies on all my music. And I listen to all the 90s groups like SWV, Brownstone, Take 6, 112, Jodeci, Boyz II Men, 702, In Vogue. You name it, I listen to it.
Right.
Let me see who else. When it comes to rap, I gotta say this. Biggie, hands down, is like the lead inspiration for rap. Like before him, I used to just, if the rapper looked good and I liked the beat, I'd say, yo, it was dope. Right. But when it came to Biggie, I didn't think he looked good, so that made me pay attention to the lyrics. And then I was, I'm so serious. I was so shallow. I've matured a little bit,
It is what it is.
But yeah. So he made me pay attention to the lyrics, and I was like, yo, you got to be dope, and especially as a female. So I try to always focus on bringing them bars.
Yeah.
Because of him. So yeah.
No doubt. So I got a question for you. My question is, what made you fuse all of the different genres into what you do? I mean, a lot of people when they come up, you know what I'm saying, like they either can sing or they can't, or they can rap or they can't. You know what I mean? They can play an instrument or they can't.
Right.
How did you be able to fuse it all together and be able to come up with the sound that you actually come up with that actually sounds great, if I must say myself. But I just want you to kind of I just want you to kind of give us a little insight on how was you able to fuse all that together to make the music that you make?
Yeah, I think it's really just a matter of me. I think it was definitely the songwriting, but then also the mood that I was in. Like if I was angry, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna rap. So I don't know how to. I mean, I guess I could sing if I was angry, and it'd be like a heartbreak song or like an angry type of get back song. But some of those things I needed to rap, and I needed to, express that emotion. If I wanted to sing like soft and sweet and sassy or whatever, I have a belt voice, so I naturally just like, do that gospel holler.
Right.
But I had to tone it down for jazz, and I felt like a lot of my songs combine all three. Like I'll sing, rap, and scat all on the whole track.
Right.
But I had to combine it just because of what I was going through and the emotions that I wanted to display, like in the music. It took more than one genre for me.
Right. So hearing what you just said, you actually kind of segue real easy into my next question. You know what I'm saying? My next question was, where do you derive your material from? Where do you derive your content from? You know what I'm saying? In order to put it in the way that you do.
Yeah, the content, if I have 3 words to describe my content, I would say powerful, comical, and sexy. Like I got the name Bubble from just my personality. Like I'm always laughing and smiling, always having a good time. My people around me have a good time around me. So I got used to being that entertainer, and like I'm not a comedian, but I'm kind of funny. So I always keep it entertaining. I'm like I always laugh. If you notice on a lot of my tracks, I'm laughing like because I'm really having fun. Just even recording and the material that I'm saying, I know I'm being slick with my mouth, so I find that funny, and I'll be laughing on the track. Let me see. Powerful. I like to empower people, and even with like all the strange and just I don't know. I don't even know how to say. Like a lot of stuff that goes on in the news now is like real crazy and stuff that I never thought I would see in my lifetime, or I never thought would come back around in my lifetime. And so with everything that's happened with Trayvon Martin, it's just like a lot of murders and just a lot of stuff that goes on. Like I talk about that in the music too. And so that stuff is to inspire and uplift and hopefully change some people's perspective. Sometimes I'm going directly at some people that did something or just want to see things, doing better or just, a better society. So I'll write songs that relate to that. And then, what else did I say? Powerful, comical, and sexy. There's that side. I don't like to just sing about sex, but I like to sing about sexy and just empowering women and letting them know that like, yo, you can be sexy, but you got to be as dope as you are sexy.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be physical. It could be your music is just dope and sexy. Hey, like, people are out here having babies. I make music that you can laugh to, dance to, sing to, make babies to. So all that good stuff. And so there's going to be those sexy songs and that sexy side because, hey, bubble on deck.
You can absolutely, let me explain something. You can absolutely hear where you from in your music. You know what I'm saying? Because after I was listening to the music a little bit, well, first and foremost, let me say this. I'm from Brooklyn, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm born and raised in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised in New York. So when you were speaking, I was like listening. I'm like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it because I didn't want to judge you. I don't want to be biased. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with a lot of different artists. But I understood right away when you just said BK. Now I understand a lot of the place that I hear in your music in a real subtle type way. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people really can't have an understanding on how that all goes. You know what I'm saying? But being where we from, we get it a lot quicker than most other folks. You know what I'm saying? Right. So let's get to the project. You know what I'm saying? You got a single out there right now called Towel Boy, correct?
Yes.
Tell us where the Towel Boy came from, the concept, what it took to put it in, and all who's on the record to help it go down.
Cool. I'm actually promoting a 6-track EP. Towel Boy's the current single. The EP is called Living It Up. But initially it was called Where Do Babies Come From? And so as you can imagine, all the songs about sex and love. But I wanted to dig a little deeper and just talk about, babies come from turning up in the club too much. Yeah. Come from somebody you just met, don't even know their last name, from cheating. It just comes from all of those things and not just a happy place. Yeah. So I like to write about the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is definitely one of those good songs. And I just wanted it to be like a dedication to the dudes. I know some of them don't like to be called a boy, but when they see the way that I'm putting it in, and like a lot of people don't understand the lyrics, they think I'm like downplaying the fellas and saying like, oh, towel boy, but I'm really asking them to be the towel if you really listen to the words. So it's just a amount of I guess how deep in the gutter your mind is, you'll really get the song for what it is, and you'll know that I'm celebrating the fellas and like, yo, cuffing season is over. We taking applications. This is like a female mojo song. So yeah, I just want to have fun with it and definitely keep it sexy at the same time.
No question. I want to know how do you for those that are listening to us out there, we got a lot of people listening to us right now. I want you to pretty much explain to folks, from your perspective on how you stay focused. How you stay away from all of the madness. You know what I'm saying? While you trying to put your music in.
Yeah, I think I definitely have to keep it 100% music. Like that whole married to the studio, I really have to I had to chill on the dating because I'll be trying to stay focused and it's people out here looking cute. So I try to really keep, and I stay busy too. That keeps me out of trouble. Right. If you boy, you're gonna get into some things. You're gonna start texting people that you shouldn't be hitting up. So I just try to stay busy, stay writing, stay performing, stay entertaining, and it's been working. because I'm motivated. So
I mean, you definitely can hear that in your conversation. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no question about that. So I'm saying where you see this going. I'm saying at some point, what do you expect out of the single or out of the album itself? You know what I mean? How you feel like the mass is going to actually receive the music that you putting out to them?
Well, we're gearing up actually to shoot the video this coming weekend. We'll be out in Texas shooting that, and we're just gonna push it till the wheels fall off, and continue to push the EP. Like I have so much music. Let me say this: I have so much music written, and even a lot of tracks recorded that I submit still for placement, but. Because I'm not gonna be able to sing all material, but I still like to let it marinate, like the stuff that I put out, because we're building the fan base, and I don't want to just oversaturate. Like I feel like there's so much music out there to select from that I want to take my time on what I'm promoting, so people know I did put my energy into it, and I think it's dope enough to work on and to wait on. So yeah,
no question. So you've had the opportunity to open up for a lot of different artists. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jewel, Ortiz, Cassidy, Young Thug, Snooty. You know what I'm saying? Young Gotti. My question to you is, have you had an opportunity to actually powwow with some of these artists? And if so, what were some of the jewels that was dropped on you? You know what I'm saying, to help you further yourself in the career that you chose?
I actually haven't had like those one-on-one sit-downs. It was more like a short meet and greet, what up, that type of thing. But I still know that we're in the working stage, and so I know that's gonna come. I know the collabs are gonna come. Like even I've gotten a lot of offers for collabs, especially from like other indie artists and unsigned artists, and we haven't done really any, especially not on my projects. Like I'll be more willing to feature on their projects, but I haven't done it on my projects because I want people to hear my sound. Like I do so much and I have so many influences, and I don't want people to think that, she's just putting out anything. I want them to know like it's calculated, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm marinating on it, and I want them to, stay tuned. Bubble on deck. So
no doubt. Big shout out to Peace Bells, yo. When I spoke to him, he told me you was ready, baby. Absolutely.
Yep. Always is the word when it comes to ready.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Bubble on deck. Here's a question for you: if there was an opportunity to make a movie about Tamara Bubble, what would the movie consist of? You know what I'm saying? And what would be the storyline of it?
Man, I think it would be like a biopic, one of them true life situations. Because I've said it several times. Like I've had so much stuff happen to me, even just this little short 5 years of pursuing music, and even before that, like I think I have a life made for a movie. So I ain't even gonna go into detail, but I definitely think I got enough true life situations for that hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So you got some videos coming out. You know what I'm saying? Let us know you got the video coming out for Tommy Boy. What else we gonna be able to see you optically in?
Freestyle video that I actually just did the freestyle this past week. I'm gonna shoot that, and we're gonna put that out in the summer, and then Living It Up will be the next single that I'm pushing with big video. So yeah, we got some visuals coming.
Yeah, that's what it is. For all my listeners out there, man, y'all got the opportunity to hear first right here on Mafia Magazine Radio. I'm talking with the incredible Tamara Bubbles, and she let us know, Jack, how she put her music in and what it all takes for her to do what she do. Hey, Tamara, baby, I appreciate you coming out, spending your time with us. You know what I'm saying? Letting us know the things.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no question, baby. But before we go, I want to give you one more opportunity to shout out and plug everything and everybody that's helped you get to the place to where you are today.
Definitely. I got a real small team. I want to give a shout out first and foremost to my manager, Peace Bell Management. He's been working harder than me. Well, I've been working mad hard though, but he tried to match my my grind. Yeah, shout out to the fans. Like they've really been sticking with me because I've been putting in a lot of work, and they see it, and just respect that and know that I'm coming. Like, and no regrets. We gonna take it to the top.
Definitely.
Let me see. Shout out to Crazy Figs. He actually produced the whole EP, the whole 6-track EP for Living It Up, and he did some other singles. Like I got the next EP in the cut, waiting, locked, loaded, and ready, and we gonna keep pushing. He actually did that EP as well. It's titled "Proceed with Caution." I'm gonna leave that with you. That's coming early next year. Right now, you can get my EP and all my music on my official website, tamarabubble.com. You can get it on iTunes, anywhere else you download music, all the major digital retailers. My Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, All social media, one word, Tamara Bubble, TAMARABUBBLE.
No question. Hey, for all my listeners out there, make sure you keep it locked right here on Mafia Magazine Radio. We getting ready to bang some of these tracks that Miss Bubble was talking about over here and let you know how she really putting her music in. Hey, before you go, let me just say this to you. May you always be blessed in everything that you do, and may you prosper in all that you do. You alright?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No doubt. No doubt, baby. Peace.